Welcome to Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I am Catherine. Thank you for your patience while my family endured bereavement. Guys, in the last video, I promised that I would be working on lamps. Well, I'm in love with white lamps. They add a touch of class to any room, even a dark room. And I've got some old lamps around our house that I've updated once before. So now I'm going to take them from gold into white. And as you know, gold spray paint will fade over time and start to look dull. So this was the perfect opportunity to take them into the white era. And I just love a white lamp. So I'm using this inexpensive white spray paint that I got from Walmart. And it took all 3 cans to get the job done. But I love the result. Nice, crisp, and clean. What can I say? Georgia is known for its gnats, and I've been waiting for fall to paint, but nevertheless, you gotta do what you gotta do, hence the fan. Now, the lampshade has a small little dent in it, and I can't seem to get it out, so I decided to try a trick that has worked before. Just take your heat gun and apply a little heat, not enough to melt the lampshade, but enough to soften it, so you can basically take 2 oven mitts and rub above and below the area. And guys, this worked. As a matter of fact, just a little bit of that dent came out. Now, I won't say it came out 100%, but this worked for me. So if you got that problem with an old lampshade, just give this a try. But be careful, don't overheat the surface. Now, these jumbo size lampshades are very expensive. They're like $69 depending on the quality. So I went over to Goodwill and I got this one just to run a quick test on. As far as the paint is concerned, this is chalk paint, the Kills chalk paint. Very inexpensive, got it from Walmart. You do 20% water added to your chalk paint. I'm going to do a test on the smaller lampshade, one because it's a different kind of fabric on the outside. I'm just going to take a simple paintbrush and apply the paint. You really should apply it in one direction, but if you do go in opposite directions, just flow with the grain of the fabric. For this part, you might want to use some plastic gloves. You also want to dust your lampshade. If you have a vacuum cleaner with a brush attachment, just run that over your lampshade. That'll be just fine. Now here I am misting the shade with a little water, just for the area that I'm going to paint during this segment. You mist and you paint, and you mist and you paint. That's the rhythm. And here is what one coat looks like. Now this is a burlap style fabric and it's a bit raised, shall I say. So it really takes the paint differently. And that's what I wanted to show you, the difference in the styles, whether it's a linen lampshade or a burlap style or just a cotton topping. But these things can really vary with the way they take on the paint. But this time around, I'm got the paint a little bit thicker because I want to make sure it adheres. There are some gold threads in this shade, so that metallic thread is going to take on the paint a little bit differently as well. But nevertheless, we're going to give it a thorough painting and let's see what happens. And here is what one coat looks like from inside of the shade. Now, one coat isn't bad, but I think multiple coats would be much better. Now, during the second and third paint applications, I did not apply a water mist. The paint had no problem adhering to the previous coat. Now, I would really appreciate it if you would like and share this video. It really does impact our ranking here on YouTube, and I really need your help. I was so excited to go ahead and put the lampshades on. I didn't wait for them to dry, but I am going to show you what they look like when they've dried. This paint is still wet on the shades, and here it is dry. Big difference. I love it. It turned out really well. I was concerned about that metallics shining through, but even that enhanced the look of the lampshade being painted white. Applying a top coat of wax to your lampshade is optional. I decided not to. This paint dried so hard that I didn't see the need to apply a wax. Now, whether your choice is ceramics, pearl, or even just simple metallic white, it's up to you to just lighten up the space with white lamps. And I certainly appreciate the addition to our bedroom. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so today. And remember to turn on your notifications. That's ringing the bell so you don't miss a single video. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, stay in prayer and stay creative.